What is poppin' people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We've got Medusamon versus Millenniummon, and boy, if this isn't a great example as to why one of these decks is a great deck in theory, but in practice should not be taken to a serious event. I don't know what to tell you. Right now, we're going to draw 2 Trash 2 off the ISM after we see the double hit off the Eliza. Going to put 2 Chimeras in trash, and we do find a Gazimon. And speaking of Gazimons, we're going to add a Gazimon so that way we can put the Millennium in trash. But we're basically just hoping that he wasn't able to make Medusa turn 2, which, I mean, having no Tamer definitely helps. But Tamer plus a free play off of that goes crazy. It means we do kind of have to get that Millenniummon out of raising if we, like, out of trash if we can. But even then, he shouldn't be able to extend. We've not got a, yeah, we've not got a emblem down, so I wasn't going to be able to make Medusa, but still, just keeping the number really small. Double Analog Youth isn't really going to do that much here. We're going to swing it in 1 check and die, and then we're going to put Chitose and then put another Chimera there, so like, he can probably punish if he pushes up, and then gets the level 5, we can potentially make Medusa in order to spin the single Millenniummon that's in trash. You can see it shuffled straight to the top of the trash there. Because the egg lets you evolve any Digimons, so this would be push out, we stay at 2 because there's no Digimon on board. And then you'd be able to go 5, go 6, and let's see if that's exactly what we're going to do. Actually, we're going to just swing straight in, gain the memory from it living. But I think he needed it to die. I'm going to make the Lamia here, low to the top, burn the top, second Millennium there. That's not terrible. And we gain a memory back off of the Dementria that's now in sources here. And then it's going to use Gigi to evolve. It's Gigi to evolve cost minus 1, so we get to keep turn on Medusa here. It's just which Medusa does he want? So we're actually going to swing in, going to check security, and then we're going to just spend the 3, and then we get to double pick up the Millennies out and bot deck them. Double terriermon token. Pretty cringe. That said though, we can smuggle the Millennium in there thanks to the Chitose, and then we're going to use ISM to assemble. We are going to immediately clear off the body with the D-Digivolve 2, and then it's whether we clear ourselves or whether we clear him. I think clear him is honestly better in this situation, but we're going to blow ourselves up. We're going to analog Youth to try and hatch. I mean, he's always going to be getting start of main gain of memory now. I'm going to Chitose, play Gazimon bot deck 2 Chitoses, because my bad, I guess. My fault that my searcher does not search my Tamer. I'm going to burn top card of security on the way out, but we do clear the body. The problem here is we popped one of our own in order to clear. We weren't able to make Millenniummon, so we actually are under Crimson Blaze, and then he can just tap to give Rush for a game. So we should get shuffled up for game number 2. I do want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. We do have a bunch of members for as little as £1 a month, like our DigiEggs, all the way up to our Ultimates. We get access to bonus content and just some cool things just get to be in every single video. We've got the Tommy and T, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Nights, Star Albert, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, and Matthew Bowen. And then our champions, you'll be getting some new bonus content from the podcast 1 month early. We recorded something yesterday. Got Shinakari DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Craig and Security, Coffee Deus, Stephen Holdren, Obsidian Cross, Pap, Kava, Samuel Larson, Bonsai Beard, Harlequin, Viv Arcazis, Soy Sauce, and Donkey. And it looks like we got that security set. We'll be looking to open the digital gate for game number 2. And we're probably going first. Don't really want Medusa to get too much more for this, and then it's going to be open pass for 3 because we got hella level 6 and 7s. Yeah, do the funny motion. I know. Whoa, speaking of motion. Oh, we're going to be motioning with a 1-cost Ukomon that is going to get value. Picks up the Dementro, gives it an extra inches of protection. Eliza in the back. And then we're going to swing the Uko. It is going to hit Wicked God Emerges, so we get to trash a Millennium in order to draw 2, accelerate some cards. Definitely need that, but he does get to keep turn with the Owen, and then we're going to make Lamia, load, and trash an ISM. Kind of unfortunate. And then we do get to swing this thing. Check security, and then pass. We are big. We're +3, so that's 10k over 7. Losing ISM is kind of unfortunate off the burn. Because we would have actually probably been able to like actually do something from this position. We're going to go up anyway. And we're going to make Chimera. Clear ourselves to clear 3 and 5. I don't hate that. And then add the rookie back. So we're just using it to play Belligerent on board. Just to try and take him out. That said, obviously, you know, having the Warp 5 means that he will consistently have access to these. So more hand rip, which is fine because we're just getting rid of cards in our hand that we didn't like. But, you know, gaining back a lot of memory. Like, Close may have the best Scramble Tamer, but I think Owen has the best Warp just because the Warp is going to always give you the memory straight back. And yeah, it doesn't have progress, but because it gets to Warp for so cheap, it's crazy. Gonna get the pop on the token, which is gonna burn a Chitose out of security. And then we're gonna evolve into Styraco for cost, and then Styraco, I'm gonna burn the bottom card of security, which was an analog youth that we loaded. And I am gonna remind him to use his inherit because he had forgotten. And that hits over the Millennium. And the inherit does matter because we would have been able to actually just take him fully off board here if it wasn't for the Dimetro. So we'd attempt to pop the Lamia, and then we're going to Wicked God Emerges to put the Zed to bot deck. We'll put Styraco to the top to bot deck the level 5. And then we're going to spin in order to get the 5 and a... the 5 and the 4 down, which means that we can then pitch a machine in order to set up a target there to add back a Millennium. So that way, ideally with the Millennium, we can kind of go from there. We're still in kind of the same position as before, where we just don't have a way of stopping the rush. And yeah, Scramble Tamer does play the Eliza. We are now going to hatch or whatever, and yeah, I can just swing to take it. So yeah, paper does beat rock every time. Scissors beats paper. Figure out which one is which. That said though, we're going to try and play a friendly after this, so get some more footage on the other side of the break.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us. In 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment, but yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor, so please consider supporting me. Bye. And if it's not just a break from these ads and you also want to get access to the cooked Garurumon sleeves, you should become a rookie tier like our names. We've got Greatness Beam, Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Kessa, Z Slasher, Solander Sane, Sendrit PS, Metallica, La Ott, Ulcrest, Random Factor, Sleeping Squids, and Wolver Volkers. We got Guzzy in the back, Guzzy in the front, and we got Eliza in the back, Eliza in the front. Gonna get the double pick up. This time I'm actually seeing the emblem, which was not needed in the main set at all. I'm just gonna make the protection Dimetro, but we are going to just run over it with the Deltamon. This puts him at 2, so he doesn't have enough to be able to make Owen. When moving is going to make the Dimetro, so now we get the Owen this way, but it just turned off the warp, which I guess was relevant. But I guess the warp doesn't really matter because you're still going to evolve for 3 and gain back 2 off of this. So like Lamau. Yeah, and then we then get to go into the Medusa bot deck or any... Oh yeah, before we bot deck it, delete something and then send it. And then we are big enough thanks to the Owen, and then end of... Oh, security's been removed, then end of attack. So, yep, 2 tokens down. Oh, the misery. So much petrification. Yeah, Chitose, draw 1, game 1, keep 1, and then it gives us the targets we need for assembly. Spend for 8, Digivolve 2, and then blow ourselves up in order to gain back a memory. Chitose play Gazi. This time it doesn't bot deck 3. It gives back a machine because those are quite low in number. And then get to play Digivolve 1, and then this is pop both. And then give me that trash. 4, 5, 3, 6. Have to stack all 4, gain 3, or 3 even. Yeah, just unfortunate. So in hindsight, you should stack the searcher and put the when moving one out, just so that way he wouldn't search. You see me kind of like realizing that, like, because he had Scramble Tamer, it's like more important to make it so that he doesn't have access to the dig 3 that we would have given him. So yeah, mistake there on my part. That one fully on me. This is going to be a delete and silence. Does just pass 1, but yeah, you know, does get rid of the body. Do get to use a Chitose to put Moon in trash, and then we're going to go Delta, add back another Millennium because he wasn't able to take both. And then we are just going to assembly, pass him 8, Digivolve, and delete again. I think we're just going to clear him because the last 2 games we've lost to just... Like, we've lost to not making a blocker. So, I don't know. I would like a blocker redirect. It's not really all that. We do get to get the Searcher rookie straight back off of the emblem. Wait, we have no Owen. Yeah, I guess we didn't realize we have no Owen. That said, like, yeah, if we'd done it the other way, if we literally just do the 4-play Owen and then the warp is fine. So like we have enough memory that this actually didn't matter. But I guess VOD review, recognizing that you do need the tamer in order to do the warp. And whilst the emblem does have the tamer in it, the tamer it is not. And he has Medusa in hand. He's drawn enough cards. Like we know it's there. Unless did he not pick it off of the search? Ew, the burn one Lamia? Ew. Crimson Blaze for 0. Clears everything. We're going to add a rookie back. We're going to burn 3. Yup. Yup, we're going to burn 3. And then he immediately forgets we're under Crimson Blaze. Fun fact. So we're just going to evolve into Styrako here for the 6. Or is it 5? I don't know. Off of the Gigi, maybe. No, you pay the full 6. And then trash top security. Oh, goodbye, Plasma Stake. And then Owen is going to attack. And then we're gonna take the redirect because, like, you know, our Millennium's there. Gain a memory and then go. He's gonna ask why we don't Chitose or why we don't float off the Millennium, and I'm just like, we're under Crimson Blaze. You know? Scissors does beat paper. Yeah, you know? It'd be like that sometimes. You know, I can assembly. I do got it. Pass them to. I can't clear both, but I can certainly try because, as a reminder, we are under Crimson Blaze. So give me the thing. Surely he doesn't have Crimson Blaze again. Digivolve 2. Delete the 5. It's just make him climb a bit more. Like, it's not really ideal, but it's just make him climb. This puts us on blocker. In hindsight, I guess I should have tried to do redirect plus retaliation, just so it had something. This is going to be pitch from hand, burn from hand, burn from security even. Gain back all the memory, and then go into Medusa. This is a delete and silence. Gain 1, and then this is game. So, yep, this matchup is pretty difficult. Yeah. If you did like what you saw, though, and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We'll be bouncing around between locals in order to not get too much of one deck showing back to back. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.